Good morning, buzzers. It's Friday. It's the 22nd of January. I'm Mike from Buzz50.com. Can you hear all of that playing? It's the voice and the tune playing as well as the theme tune. Doing it all at once this morning because it started badly. It can only get better. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is on at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week on Buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over the 50. And it would help if I set my alarm. I did it this morning. I looked at the clock and it was, I think, 7:10, which doesn't leave me a lot of time to get up, get dressed, have a shower, have a shave. But you don't need to know all about that. Welcome to Good Morning Buzzers. We are live. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on the Buzz50 homepage. And we're, of course, live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. I hope you have to copy that. I hope you just have to copy that line, Mike, says Jay, in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, not have to retype it every day. You're absolutely right. I copy and paste it saying that the broadcast doesn't autoplay in the chat rooms anymore. You have to refresh it. And we've got loads of people in the Good Morning chat, brothers. Should I have a sip of tea? A definite difference this morning. That is a mug of tea. Normally it's coffee. Normally I have my tea very early on and I'm on coffee by the time the broadcast starts. Today, the alarm didn't go off. This is just a friendly chat internationally from Buzz50.com, where we just get together at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. We're live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. I'll name that Slurp, says Midnight. And in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, if you care to join us, we've already got Jane, Olive, Witch Morgana, Midnight, Catnip, Dream Theatre. Lauren is here, Mackie Whack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse One. We've also got Sasquatch and Scotty. So good morning to all of you. Let's have a listen to see what people are saying in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Lots of things going on. Do come and join us. If you want to prove whether it's live or not, do call in. The phone is to hand. You can call in either by phone on your international access code, then 447548 884288, or you can call in on Skype. You don't need to come on video. You can just talk if you want, or if you're brave like Mac50 from the United States of America, Akron area, you could go live on video if you really wanted. Right, let's have a listen to those things that I was playing during the intro, which are the voice and the tune. The voice is worth 10,000 buzzer points. The first one to guess who this internationally famous person is gets 10,000 buzzer points. Have a listen.
From the very get-go, my life seems incredibly episodic.
Incredibly episodic life. And what? Now, I need the name. Very, very strict on this. I need the name of the film that this is a tune from. Don't guess the tune because you will give it away to someone else. What film is this tune from? It's coming in a minute. That's enough for now. See if you can guess that. They're both worth 10,000 of our buzzer points. We've got guesses coming in. No mood music either, says Jane. Harold Wilson, says Mackie Whack. No, it isn't. Midnight. Give us a chance. Midnight's guess. See if you can guess. It's already gone, but have another listen.
From the very get-go, my life seems incredibly episodic, like a soap opera. And I'm never
Sash
aware
has left the room. Come back, Sash.
Until something
Sorry,
happens,
says Midnight.
and I'm already in the middle.
That's the game.
No,
guess it as fast as you can.
You have to move on to the next scene, whatever that is.
Because it is and was Bob Geldof. And Sasquatch is back in the room. Well done, Midnight. Midnight gets 10,000 buzzer points. And we can move on to do something else. Good one, Midnight, says Olive. We've got guesses coming in. Sunday night at the London Palladium for the tune. Gaz 55 has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good one, Midnight, says Olive. Congrats, Midnight, says Catnip. Welcome back, Sash. Sash is back in the room. And let's have a listen to the tune. So, guys, the voice has gone. It was Bob Geldof. Midnight got it. And this is the tune. But we don't want to know what the tune is. We want to know what film is this tune from. And as with other things, if you don't hear me read out what you've guessed, it means I haven't seen it. So do say it again until I do read it out. Here it comes. Slight delay on this one. That's all you're getting for now because the voice has gone too quickly. Can you guess what film that tune is from? Never heard it, says Sash Scratch. The piano, says Olive. No. Sash, do you mean you never heard the voice? Is that what you mean? Do you want to hear it again? Love Story, says Jane. No. Right, we've got a few things to have a look at when we go across to the site. We've got a Valentine's Day poetry competition going on. Are any of you good at poetry? I'm not, but I've started writing a poem, but I can't tell you because it's a secret sending in of the poem. You write it out and then you send it into Smiles. The email address to send it to is on the entry forum post. Romeo and Juliet, says Witch Morgana. No. Not sure of the film, but it's a repeat. Yes, it is a repeat. Yes, says Sash Scratch. This is the voice, which is already gone. See if Sash can guess it. Everyone else knows what it is.
From the very get-go, my life seems incredibly episodic, like a soap opera. And I'm never aware I'm in the next scene until something happens and I'm already in the middle of it and there's no getting out of it. You have to move on to the next scene, whatever that is.
So had you been able to hear it, Sash, would you have guessed it? Somebody did. Midnight guessed it. And do you know what film that's the tune from? We don't want to know what the tune is. We want to know what film that tune is from. Any ideas? Bob Geldof says, Sash, yes, Sash, you're a winner. You don't get any points because Midnight already won it. And Moth has sneaked in. Moth won. Good morning, buzzer. To you. This is Good Morning Buzzers. It is just a friendly chat between buzzers, literally from all around the world, as we will find out in part 2. Yes, we have a part 2. We have a short break. And we just have a chat live every morning at 7:30 a.m. UK time. If you don't believe this is live, pick up that telephone and call us. Check the international dialing rates first, unless you're in the UK. Or call on Skype, which is free. And if you're very quick, you can get connected on Skype and call in all at once. West Side Story, says Pronto. No. Siren, says Olive. Rosemary's Baby, says Olive. No, if I don't read out your guess, please say it again. It means I've missed it. Do call in. That would be fun. Don't forget, Saturday, we've got a music night starting at 7 p.m. in the music chat rooms and live on the site. You don't need to come into the chat rooms. Some people don't get on with the chat rooms. Did it have Clint Eastwood in it? No, I think I can safely say it did not have Cliff Eastwood, brother of Clint Eastwood, was not in it. What is this the tune from? Just a few notes, and then after the break, I'll play a little bit more, and it'll go very quickly. That's it. Any ideas? So, Marlon has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Good morning to you. Buzz50.com, if you're not a member, if you're just watching this on YouTube, it's a very strictly over 50s site only. But come along, join us. If you're not over 50, go and find a friend who is over 50. Send them along. Maybe you've got a relative that's over 50. It's free. It's not a dating site. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. We've got chat rooms, forums, social networking, and all sorts of things going on, such as competitions. So let's do joke number 1. We do the joke off, and the joke off is where 2 jokes have been sent in by buzzers. Please send in more jokes, poems, sayings, proverbs. I read them out. We don't say who they're from. Gosh, I've heard that tune, says Midnight. I read them out, then hopefully you vote out of 10. Anything, get ready with 0, get ready with 10, anything in between, no decimals, no fractions. An out-of-towner drove his car into a ditch in a desolated area. Luckily, a farmer came to help with his big, strong horse, who was named Buddy. He hitched Buddy up to the car and yelled, "Pull, Nelly, pull!" Buddy didn't move. Then the farmer hollered, "Pull, Buster, pull!" Buddy didn't respond. One more time, the farmer commanded, "Pull, Coco, pull!" Then the farmer nonchalantly said, "Pull, Buddy, pull." And the horse easily dragged the car out of the ditch. The motorist was most appreciative and very curious. He asked the farmer why he called his horse by the wrong name 3 times. The farmer said, "Oh, Buddy is blind. And if he thought he was the only one pulling, he wouldn't even try." It's good. I think it's good, clever and good. So I will get the voting system ready. And if you could please type in your votes for joke number 1, anything from 0 to 10. I'll type them all up, work out the average, and then we'll have a break, come back and do joke number 2. And we've already got a vote coming from Mackie Whack. "Nay," says Mackie Whack. The Horse Whisperer, says Jane. "No." Mackie Whack says 6. Olive says 3. Midnight says 2. It's going down. Pronto pushes it back up with 4. Sasquatch with a 1. Quiet Mouse with a 6. Do send in a joke. If you're really, really, really brave, you could always read your own joke out. "I had laryngitis last week," said Dream Theatre. "It was a horse whisperer." A horse whisperer. Catnip says 5. Secret Garden, says Jane. "No." "That a joke?" says Witch Morgana. "Yes, Witch Morgana. Send in a better one. Don't just criticize them." 3, says Witch Morgana. "Hope all okay," says Jane. Lauren says 6. Why is my phone lighting up? Don't know. Is anybody trying to call in? "Now," says Jane. "Yeppa, thanks," Dream Theatre said. I don't think she really had laryngitis. Johnny Popper's joined us in the Good Morning Brothers room. And Moss says an oldie, but still a goldie. I think that's Dream Theatre's joke. Gaz gives the joke a 4. "Afternoon, folks," says Johnny Popper, which gives you sort of an idea that we are truly international because it's 7:30 a.m. UK time here. So what we're going to do now is do a couple of clickings, move back to the Buzz 50 site. We'll have a look at the aforementioned Buzz 50 chat room where you will see buzzers live. They are that healthy, live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, and we'll have a look at a couple of things on the site. So bear with me, it'll stutter a minute while we do this. And then if I click here, 3:43 p.m. here, says Moth1. I wonder where that is. We will find out in a bit because we'll do international roll call. Not just now, we'll do it in a bit. So I've got to click here, and then I don't click there. I click there, then I click there, then I click start screen share. Then with a little bit of luck, we should all be looking at the Good Morning Buzzers room. But what you don't know is there's going to be a difference when we come back. Something will have changed in the room. I meant to remind you. Johnny Popper says 40 degrees centigrade here today. See, there we are, people typing in. There's Mackie Whack waving to himself there. And on the right-hand side here, we've got all the buzzers, loads of buzzers live in the room, as well as people watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And live with us are Jane, Olive, Witch Morgana, Midnight, Catnip, Dream Theatre, Gaz, Johnny Popper, Lauren, Mackie Whack, Moth1, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, and Sasquatch. So, across the top here, we've got different things from the site. Have you got yourselves on the Buzz 50 map yet? This is the Buzz 50 map. It is, of course, a map of the world. It is live. That means these are people who are actually on the site now. The bouncing up and down one is you, or in this case, me. It isn't all buzzers that are online. It's only if you've chosen to put yourself on the map. Go to your own profile page, scroll down, and let's pick somebody today. Who on earth is this here? And where is this? It is Froggy the Second. Last logged in today. Froggy, are you really there? Is that where you are? Let us know. So get yourselves on the map. That looks like Pakistan to me. We are truly international, as you can see. This is the social page on Buzz 50. Have you seen the new drop-down menu? Do you like it? I do. In the left-hand column, we've got birthdays. Madge48 hasn't been on for a while, but Nimrod, happy birthday to you. Long-standing buzzer, great buzzer. joins in a lot on the site. Hope you're having a great day. Do click on Nimrod and on Madge and go to their profile pages and write something. Send them a gift, a virtual gift. New members joining yesterday, 26 from USA, England, Egypt, Scorpio, Canada, any other different countries, England. So happy birthday to you, Nimrod and Madge, if you come to the site, and welcome to all the new buzzers. Something has changed. Let's go back into the chat room. You can see everyone typing there. Something has changed in the Good Morning Buzzers room, and then see if you can spot what the difference is, and then we'll do joke number 2 and a couple of other things. So all I need to do is click here and here. Ooh, and stop presenting. I should be back again. Late this morning, the alarm didn't go off, so a little bit ruffled, unshaven, very, very bad. Not good for the image of the site, hey? And let's do joke number 2. Oh, let's have a listen to the tune again. Let's have a listen to a couple more notes. What film is this from? Any ideas? What film it's from? I played more than I'd meant to. The stop button wouldn't work. All we want is the film, not the name of the tune. Curtain ring missing, says Mackie White. No. Blue Skies joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you. Well, Quiet Mouse, we don't want the name of the tune. We want the name of the film. You're giving a clue to somebody else. Can anyone guess what film that tune is from? And then let's go ahead and do joke number 2. Morning, Mike, says Blue Sky. Good morning to you. This is joke number 2. Joke number 1 managed to get an average of 4, exactly 4, and it was sent in by a buzzer. We're not saying who. Joke number 2 is this. Once upon a time, a powerful emperor of the rising sun advertised for a new chief samurai. After a year, only 3 had applied for the job. A Japanese, a Chinese, and a Jewish samurai. Demonstrate your skills, commanded the emperor. That's how they speak. The Japanese samurai stepped forward, opened a tiny box, and released a fly. Started flying around. He drew his samurai sword, and with a swish, the fly fell to the floor, neatly divided in 2. It is a little bit unkind on flies, this joke, I can tell you. So if you're a fly lover, then apologies. And apologies to all flies that are watching. That is skill, nodded the emperor. How are you going to top that, number 2 samurai? I've missed out a samurai. The Chinese samurai smiled confidently, stepped forward and opened a tiny box, releasing another fly. He drew the samurai sword and swish, swish, the fly fell to the floor, neatly quartered. That truly is skill, nodded the emperor. How are you going to top that, number 3 samurai? The Jewish samurai, Obi-Wan Cohen, stepped forward, opened a tiny box, releasing a fly. Bit repetitive, this. Drew his samurai sword and swoosh, flourished his sword so mightily that a gust of wind blew the room. But the fly was still buzzing around. In disappointment, the emperor said, What kind of skill is that? The fly isn't even dead. Dead, replied the Jewish samurai. Dead is easy. But circumcised? That is joke number 2. I think it's quite good. Thought joke number 1 was quite good, but that only got 4. The tune. We don't want the tune, Witch Morgana. The tune is Breakfast at Tiffany. It is, the film is indeed Breakfast at Tiffany's. And for that, Witch Morgana gets 10,000 buzzer points to add to her total of a lot. She deserves them. We'll listen to a bit more of it. Oh, look, what's that for the joke? 1 from Sasquatch, who's from Down Under, where the humour's a little bit upside down. A 4 from Pronto. We've got a 5 from Midnight. Golf Mad's joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you, Golf Mad, even though you are a little bit late. Mackie Wack, 1. Lol from Catnip, 4 from Gaz. We've got a 2 from Quiet Mouse. Let's do international roll call. Well done, Witchy, says Midnight. Hi, guys, says Golf Mad. Blue skies left the room. My first time here, says Golf Mad. Could be your last time because it's a little bit odd in here. Where's Viv's handbag, says Jane. Viv is normally here, and normally, if she wins, dances around her handbag, a victory dance. She's not here. When she doesn't win, she normally hands her handbag to someone else, but she's not even here. Catnip gives the joke a 6. Too long of a joke to come out with that, says Lauren. 4. International roll call, what that is where we type in where we're from, what time it is, and maybe a little bit of a weather forecast. I'll kick it off with Coleshill, England, 7:51 a.m. and no idea about the weather. Curtains are even shut. Starting to get light. Oh, I can look. Oh, it's wet, so it's above freezing. Very light rain, overcast, probably a bit cold. International roll call, we have got pronto, 8:52 a.m. and freezing cold outside my man cave in Germany. It's minus 12 degrees centigrade. Mackie White is further north in hot and sunny Lancashire on Sea at 7:51 a.m. But we don't always believe his weather forecast. Midnight Yorkshire, England, heat wave at 6 degrees, raining. Lol at Lancashire on Sea, says Jane. Johnny Pop, I haven't looked at that video clip yet, Jane, but we'll do later. Don't know what that's about. Lauren, Colombia, 2:52, 15 degrees centigrade. Mali IOM. Mali IOM, who we will be seeing, I would imagine, on Saturday. Mali, are you in the fantastic disco evening Saturday? Starting at 7 p.m. We did announce it before, and it is all over the site. 7:51 here on the Isle of Man, and it's lashing down. Catnip, though, is further to the west in Massachusetts, USA, 2:48 a.m. It's 16 degrees, but that is the only of the Fahrenheit type, so that's below freezing. Hi, Jane. Good morning, says Golf Mad from a wet Somerset. Staffordshire is where Gaz is from, 7:52 a.m. and it's raining. Jane's from Australia. It's 25 degrees, which, if she was in Massachusetts, would be pretty cold, but she's not. She's in Australia, so it's centigrade, so it's really hot at 6:52 p.m. Witch Morgana, 3:51 p.m. chasing Jane with the time, and it's still warm and humid there in the Philippines. Olive, get this, Olive hasn't even caught us up on the same day. Olive is in Hawaii, and it's yesterday, and it's 9:52 p.m. It's 76 degrees, which sounds like incredibly hot, and it is. It's Fahrenheit. There's a full moon there. Sasquatch, 6:55 p.m. Wet and overcast, but not cold down under. Johnny Popper, hot and humid in Charters Towers. Wonder where Charters Towers is. Mike, Johnny had 40 degrees C. Did he? 40 degrees. Oh, yeah, we had that earlier. And all we need to know now is where Charters Towers is. That's about it. That's pretty much all we do. Let's work out the jokes. Joke number 1 got an average of 4. Joke number 2 got an average of 3.25. Joke, they're both sent in by buzzers. Please send in everything. I need everything, particularly jokes, sayings, poems, proverbs. Joke number 2 came in second place and was sent in by Time Mike. Thank you, Time Mike. Joke number 1 sent in by a buzzer who's normally with us, isn't here this morning, Mac50. If you're watching this recorded, Mac, well done. Dream Theatre's left the room. 40 degrees C, a warm but not hot day, says Moth 1. I better hit the hay, says Dream Theatre, and has left the room. Breathe, Mike. What about Middlesex? Yes, what about Middlesex? Did I miss Middlesex? If I've missed you out on the international roll call, then sorry about that. That's about it for everything. Goodbye to you wherever you are. Don't go just yet. Let's read out the roll call in the Good Morning Buzzers room of Jane, Olive, Witch Morgana, Midnight, Catnip, Gaz, Johnny Popper, Lauren, Mackie Wack, Mali IOM, Moth 1, Quiet Mouse, and Sasquatch. That's it. Thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Same time, same place. Good morning, Buzzers.